Hey everyone, so you live in Cary, you have a dog, and you're thinking it might be time for a little training. You are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to walk through how to find a great local dog trainer that's the perfect fit for you and your pup.
You know that picture you have in your head? Just strolling along the greenway, maybe grabbing a coffee on Academy Street with your dog just chilling right by your side. That vision is completely within reach, and the right training is really what connects the dots to get you there.
So let's get right to it and talk about training specifically for the life we live here in Cary.
And this is really the whole point. Sit and stay are great, but good training is about so much more than that. It's about getting your dog ready for all the real-world stuff they're going to encounter every day. The bikes, the strollers, all the other dogs out and about in our town.
Okay, first things first. Before you even start searching, the most valuable thing you can do is get really clear on what you and your dog actually need. Let's figure that out together.
So what's the main goal? Are you just looking for a well-mannered dog the whole family can enjoy? Are you dealing with a more serious issue, like your dog being fearful or reactive? Or, hey, maybe you just got a brand new puppy and want to start things off on the right paw. Knowing this helps you narrow down the search right away.
Next up, you have to think about what actually fits your life. Group classes are fantastic for socialization. Private lessons are tailored 100% to you. In-home training is perfect for those issues that only seem to happen at home, and a board and train can be a great way to hit the reset button. It's all about what works for your schedule and your dog.
Now let's get really specific. What's the one thing that's driving you a little bit crazy? Is it your arm getting pulled out of its socket on every walk? The barking every single time you leave the house? Or maybe it's just getting those basic puppy manners down? Nailing down your top priorities makes that first conversation with a trainer so much more productive.
All right, with those goals in mind, let's talk about what good, humane, and effective training actually looks like today. This is what you should be looking for.
The term you're going to hear over and over is positive reinforcement. And all that really means is rewarding your dog for making good choices. It's backed by science, and it focuses on teaching your dog what you want them to do instead of just punishing them for doing what you don't want. It's all about building them up.
And this right here really gets to the heart of it. The goal isn't just about control, it's about cooperation. When your dog trusts you and feels confident, learning happens way faster, and that bond you have with them just gets so much stronger.
Now, here's something you really need to know. In North Carolina, the dog training industry isn't regulated, which means anyone can call themselves a trainer. That's why professional certifications are such a good thing to look for. It tells you that person has put in the work, passed some serious exams, and is committed to staying up to date. So when you're looking at websites, you're going to see a bunch of letters like these after a trainer's name. You don't need to memorize this alphabet soup. Just know they represent good things. For example, a CPTD is great for general training skills. If you see something like a CDBC or CBCC, that means they have advanced knowledge for more complex behavior issues. Seeing any of these is a really good sign.
Okay, let's get down to the practical side of things. How to actually find and choose a trainer right here in the Cary area.
And now for the big question on everyone's mind. What's this all going to cost? It's a huge factor for most of us, and the truth is, the price can really vary depending on the kind of help you're looking for.
This chart gives you a pretty good idea of the range. As you can see, group classes are usually the most budget-friendly way to get started. And then you have options like board and train programs, which are a much bigger investment because they're so immersive. This should give you a solid baseline of what to expect.
Okay, so when you actually get a trainer on the phone, you want to be prepared. Think of these 5 questions as your guide. They'll help you understand a trainer's philosophy, their experience with your exact problems, and what the whole process is going to look like for both you and your dog.
And here is a little practical tip for a lot of us here in Cary. If you live in an apartment, a townhome, or a condo, your challenges can be a little different. So make sure you ask a potential trainer how they handle things like barking that might bother the neighbors or navigating those tight spaces like elevators and hallways. Now, let's see how all this pays off. This really brings us full circle, right back to that vision we talked about in the beginning, having a dog who can truly be part of your life here.
Just imagine, you're walking around Bond Park, and it's busy. There are kids playing, other dogs, people everywhere. And your dog is just calmly walking beside you, totally unfazed, not overwhelmed, just confident.
Or picture a nice, peaceful walk on the American Tobacco Trail. A jogger passes, a cyclist zips by, and your dog just glances at them and keeps on walking with you. That peace of mind, that freedom, That's what good training gives you. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're all after, isn't it? Not a perfect little robot, but a happy, confident dog that we can share our lives with. It makes life so much richer for both of you. Finding the right trainer is a real investment in years and years of enjoyment with your dog. Taking that step to get professional support can make all the difference. And you'll end up with a wonderful companion at home, around the neighborhood, and everywhere your adventures in and around Cary take you.